Hello and welcome to Gaming Peasant. Today's plan is to defeat the Black Knight and the Taurus Demon and to get our revenge on both of them. So after killing our way through the Undead Burg, we reach the Black Knight and our plan is to lure him back to the bonfire. So if we die, we can collect our souls, which is not much. So after luring him back to the bonfire, we can see that our inexperience is not helping. We're relying on our shield way too much instead of dodging, but we do get a few good backstabs in. And this battle goes on for quite some time, so I'll just skip ahead to the good parts. If there are any veteran Dark Souls viewers watching, and you're wondering to yourselves, why the hell is he not backstabbing this guy even though he's getting so many openings? The reason is, at this stage of the game, I did not realize that you need to unblock or put your shield down in order to backstab. So I kept going to his back with my shield up and slashing him. And I just thought I was doing something wrong here, but at least I avoided most of his attacks, or at least the shield blocked most of them. So I was able to get some good hits in and then back off. And that's basically how I completed this fight. And that's how we got our revenge on the Black Knight. Having successfully completed our first objective, we now have to go on to part 2 of our plan, which is to kill the Taurus Demon. So we kill our way through the Undead Burg again after resting and head to the boss arena. We take out the archers on the roof and then we successfully do an overhead stab and we died, so we do that all over again. We collect our souls. We then employ the same tactic as before by plunging from above to take out a substantial amount of health. And then this time I decided to employ a hit and run technique where I just waited for him to strike and hit him once and then ran back. And this is pretty much how the entire fight went. You have to really watch out for this wide swing. So at this part I almost go over the edge, but I finally managed to whittle his health down and we succeeded in our mission of getting our revenge. After successfully completing our goals, we then decide to celebrate, so we do some barrel rolling. We then come across this message, and we know that we're not alone. We also learn that we know Rule good. After that, we meet up with Soler, and we agree to help him out. We then run across this peaceful looking bridge, get a little toasty. We then have a new plan, which is to take our revenge on Mr. Drakey up there. So we buy a bow and some arrows and decide to shoot his tail off. And after what seemed like an eternity, we finally get the Drake Sword and our revenge, and then decide to cross the bridge. This, however, was easier said than done. This Drake kept killing me over and over and over again, and I could not figure out how to run past him. So the next best thing was to try and shoot him with arrows, which was, to say the least, not very successful. And after dying countless times, I was finally successful. I then defeat another Black Knight after finally learning how to backstab. We then roast some pigling, get scared of a fog gate, like really scared of the fog gate, and then muster up the courage to go through the fog gate. We then rest at this bonfire, talk to this chubby guy, meet this great blacksmith, pretend we know how the upgrade system works. Holy shit, this boy is huge. He's no match for our skill and prowess. And after what seemed like an eternity, we finally managed to defeat him. We then smashed through this hidden door and free Lautrec from his cell. Take a lift to Fireling Shrine, took the lift back up to the Undead Parish and committed a war crime. I then proceeded to the boss arena and summoned my best friend Soler, as I felt confident due to my successful revenge and victories. I let this cutscene play out. Me and Soler then proceeded to fight these gargoyles. Enjoy and thanks for watching. If you have any tips, feel free to put them in the comments below.
I've been living